To remind us of the power and importance of our work, we have a couple of students we want you to hear from. They both have very compelling STEM experiences and stories. Our first student is Jennifer Cruz, a 12th grader from Apple Valley High School.
Hi, my name is Jennifer Cruz, and I'm currently a senior at Apple Valley High School. I had the privilege of attending Million of Mind Kids, which is a STEM-based program. I was enrolled in their summer aviation program, which was extremely informational, fun, and actually helped me begin my journey of obtaining my private pilot's license. The biggest positive impact that has influenced my present self and will continue to impact my future self was my teacher, Tony Marshall. Tony Marshall is a retired 06 who has left such a positive impact on me because he taught me how to network with others. While good things happen, I learned and, he taught me that if I have a goal in mind, I need to be the one to work for it and ask those above me if they would like to help me or if they have any advice for me, because he taught me that there's very kind people out there who are willing to help those on their journey, the same journey that they once went through. And so I was interested in flying planes, and if I had never told Tony Marshall this, maybe I would have never flown along the coastline of a beach, which I have, and it was so much fun and absolutely beautiful. And so my message that I would like to share with those is, if you have an interest, especially if it's, in this case, STEM related, go for it. Try to be involved in what you find interesting. We're human. We want to learn more and create things, and it's only possible if we take that first step. I know I did, and I'm so grateful I did, because now I'm so close to obtaining my private pilot's license. And how many teenage girls do you know who can say that?
Wow, that's awesome. And these videos, just so you know, are completely student produced. And we'll tell you a little more of the context in a minute. We also want you to hear from a student from Riverside County, Mariah Kaniki, a 12th grader from North High School in Riverside.
Hi, I'm Mariah Kaniki, and this is what STEM means to me.
Here's a picture of my mom, the smartest person I know and my #1 role model. This is from a few years back when she graduated from cosmetology school. Now, my mom never really had a big background in science, natural sciences. Although she was good with numbers, was never really exposed to that kind of thing in the house. So as a result, science never really piqued my interest. I've always been more of an artistic kid. That was up until middle school.
So in the 7th grade, I was introduced to a club called Sisters, and in this club, the teachers took a bunch of girls, they rounded us up, and they took us on a field trip to UCR, where we got to explore their science department. And I can still vividly remember the first time that I went into a lab and I held a pipette and we extracted DNA from strawberries. That is always going to be something that's embedded in my brain, and I feel like that was really what piqued my interest in science.
Field trip after field trip, I really fell in love with natural science. Here's a picture of us visiting Sycamore Canyon, where we observed wildlife and plants. I knew so little about science, which made me so curious, and I knew that after middle school, I didn't want this curiosity to end.
I realized that STEM was a very logical field, and I've never been a very logical person.
But science gave me the opportunity to become one. Each year in high school, I took the highest science class that I could to help feed this curiosity. I wanted to know more. And the more that I learned, the more that I realized that science impacts our everyday life, and by learning these things, I can one day make a difference in the world. With this goal in mind, I joined my school's Club Med, where I'm now the co-secretary. The whole goal of this club is to expose young kids to health-related careers, and therefore inspire the future of medicine. And although I wasn't very big on engineering, having found my inspiration for science through natural sciences, I decided to give it a try, and I found my home in my school's robotics team. Now, this is where my creative side really was able to shine through. From day one, my mom always nurtured my artistic side, and I never thought that it would be useful in STEM. But it truly helped me excel in our robotics team as I drew our t-shirts for the year, as well as designed buttons and stickers that we would pass out to help spread STEM awareness. And I became really happy knowing that what I was doing, just drawing what I love to do, was helping people find their place in STEM.
And so I really made my goal in high school to help people find their place in STEM and to understand that STEM isn't only for a certain set of people. STEM is for everyone.
Oh, that was great, huh? Well, these two students uh, have actually both earned $500 scholarships from STEP. They were part of a contest, a challenge that was put out to students in our region to tell us the influence of the STEM on their lives, their STEM experiences. So congratulations to these two students. And really, our future is in good hands with students like these. That was wonderful to hear. A few reminders. We're about 1 minute away from our first sessions beginning. They begin at 8:30. So just real quick, engage in the web and the app community. Watch for announcements. Complete surveys. Participate in polls. Don't forget to come to the closing session. We have a awesome keynote. You're gonna hear from more students. I love hearing from students. It just brings us home. It really does. And we're gonna have a great day of learning. So we look forward to seeing you throughout the day and have a wonderful day with us here at STEP. Thank you.